In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 17th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Vegas Golden Knights versus Carolina Hurricanes. The NHL betting action continues on Friday, January 17th, 2025, featuring a small 2-game slate, and we're diving into the exciting cross-conference matchup that will take place at Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. In this contest, the Vegas Golden Knights will face off against the Carolina Hurricanes, wrapping up their 2-game regular season series. The previous meeting between these teams took place in November, where the Hurricanes defeated the Golden Knights with a commanding 5-2 victory in Las Vegas. The Vegas Golden Knights enter this game with a solid record of 29-12-3 on the season, after suffering a 5-3 loss to the Nashville Predators in their most recent outing. Vegas fell behind early, allowing the first 4 goals of the game, but they managed to battle back and narrow the deficit to 4-3. Unfortunately, they allowed an empty net goal in the final seconds, sealing their fate. Despite the loss, the Golden Knights played relatively even with Nashville in terms of shots, being outshot 23-22. They won 45.3% of their faceoffs and were successful on 1 of 2 power play opportunities. Before this defeat, Vegas defeated the Minnesota Wild by a score of 4-1, but they had also lost to the New York Rangers in a close 2-1 game. Vegas has dropped 3 of their last 4 games, but they remain in a strong position, sitting in first place in the Pacific Division with 61 points. This season, the Golden Knights have averaged 3.41 goals per game while allowing 2.68 goals against per game. They have been effective on special teams, converting on 26.2% of power play opportunities and killing off 78% of penalties. Up next for Vegas are matchups against the Chicago Blackhawks, St. Louis Blues, and Dallas Stars. On the other side, the Carolina Hurricanes stand at 26-16-3 for the season, after suffering a 4-2 loss to the Buffalo Sabres in their last game. Carolina found themselves trailing 3-0 heading into the third period, but managed to mount a comeback, cutting the deficit to 3-2. However, a late goal from Buffalo sealed their fate. The Hurricanes outshot the Sabres by a margin of 37-24 and won 50% of their faceoffs, though they struggled on the power play, going 0 for 1. Prior to this loss, Carolina had been defeated by the Anaheim Ducks 3-2, but had earned a 2-0 victory over the Vancouver Canucks. The Hurricanes have dropped 3 of their last 5 games, but they currently sit in third place in the Metropolitan Division with 55 points. Carolina has averaged 3.31 goals per game while allowing 2.78 goals against per game this season. Their special teams have been strong, with the Hurricanes converting on 22.3% of power plays and killing off 85.1% of penalties. Looking ahead, Carolina will face off against the Blackhawks, Strees, and Blue Jackets in their upcoming games. Carolina has had a solid record against the Golden Knights in recent matchups. Over the past 10 games between these teams, the Hurricanes hold a 7-3-0 advantage. Offensively, Carolina has been one of the top teams in the league this season. They currently rank 6th in goals per game and 2nd in shots per game. On the defensive side of things, Carolina has also been strong, ranking 9th in goals allowed per game and 2nd in shots allowed per game. This well-rounded play has contributed to their success. While the Golden Knights have shown promise throughout the season, the combination of Carolina's strong home record and their recent dominance over Vegas makes them a difficult team to bet against. Carolina has been exceptional on home ice with a 17-5-1 record at home. Moreover, the Hurricanes have won the last 3 consecutive games against the Golden Knights, outscoring them 14-6 in that span. Despite the Golden Knights' position at the top of the Pacific Division, their recent struggles, especially their poor showings in 3 of their last 4 games, have raised concerns. With a fair price in the Hurricanes' overall strength, Carolina is the team to back here. So the Carolina Hurricanes money line is our full game side pick. In terms of goaltending, Pyotr Kochetkov has not been particularly impressive recently, but he hasn't been bad either. On the other hand, Adin Hill has shown significant improvement since the first meeting between these 2 teams earlier in the season. Both teams are more than capable of playing strong defensive hockey. The Hurricanes have been solid defensively, allowing more than 3 goals in just 1 of their last 6 games. Additionally, 6 of Carolina's last 8 games overall have seen fewer than 7 total goals. On the flip side, the Golden Knights have also demonstrated strong defensive play, with 7 of their last 9 games resulting in 6 or fewer total goals. Both teams are likely to focus on defensive play, and the trend suggests that a low-scoring affair is probable. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Buffalo Sabres. On Friday evening, the Pittsburgh Penguins will make the trip to Buffalo, New York to take on the Sabres in an exciting conference matchup at the KeyBank Center. After suffering 3 consecutive losses, the Penguins are eager to get back on track and secure a much-needed victory. Meanwhile, the Sabres are hoping to continue their recent success and claim their 4th win in their last 5 games following a solid 4-2 road win over the Carolina Hurricanes earlier this week. In the previous encounter between these two teams, the Penguins came out on top with a 6-5 victory in Pittsburgh earlier this season. Heading into this matchup, the Penguins are struggling with some unexpected difficulties. They have now dropped 3 games in a row, and in their most recent loss to the Seattle Kraken, they were only able to score 2 goals, ultimately falling by a 2-goal margin. As it stands, Pittsburgh is averaging 2.95 goals per game, while their defense has been struggling, allowing 3.67 goals per game. The Penguins' offense is ranked 16th in the league, but their defense is currently ranked at the very bottom, 32nd overall. In terms of shots, they average 28.63 per game, placing them 15th in the league. The Sabres, on the other hand, recently faced off against the Carolina Hurricanes and emerged with a 4-2 victory. By the time the second period concluded, Buffalo was up 3-0, and that lead ultimately proved enough to secure the win. However, in their game prior to that against the Seattle Kraken, Buffalo's offense could only muster 2 goals, while their defense gave up a staggering 6 goals. The Sabres are averaging 3.045 goals per game, while their defense is allowing 3.34 goals per game. Buffalo's offense is ranked 12th in the league, but their defense is ranked 27th. They are shooting at an impressive 11.3%, which ranks 7th in the league, while their opponents have a save percentage of .887, also ranking 7th. Historically, the Penguins have had the upper hand in recent matchups with the Sabres, winning 4 of their last 6 games against them in their most recent meeting earlier this season. Pittsburgh's offense managed to score 6 goals against Buffalo's defense. The Penguins also enjoy a notable advantage on power plays, as they are ranked 4th in the league with a 26.8% conversion rate compared to Buffalo's subpar performance in this area. The Sabres have been struggling in recent weeks, losing 17 of their last 23 games. They have not been able to find consistent success on home ice, winning only 38.1% of their games at KeyBank Center. Buffalo has also been particularly weak against Metropolitan Division teams, losing 75% of their matchups. Considering these trends and statistics, it strongly points to a Pittsburgh victory on the road Friday night. So the Pittsburgh Penguins money line is our full game side pick. The Penguins are expected to generate a significant number of scoring opportunities against the Sabres, who are allowing 3.34 goals per game. Sidney Crosby, Rickard Rakell, and the rest of the Pittsburgh forwards will look to carry the puck into the offensive zone and set up open shots on the wings. The Sabres, who have scored 14 goals in their last 4 games, are likely to keep the pressure on the Penguins, who have given up 14 goals in their past 3 contests. Buffalo's forwards, including Tage Thompson, Alex Tuch, and Jason Zucker, will aim to crash the net on the rush and create open shots through effective puck movement. Additionally, defensemen Rasmus Dahlin and Bowen Byram will look to exploit Pittsburgh's defense from the point. Both teams are ranked in the top half of the NHL for various offensive categories, including average goals scored per game, so it's clear that both have the firepower to score quickly and in bunches. On the other hand, both teams have struggled defensively this season, with the Penguins' defense ranking dead last in the league, allowing an average of 3.61 goals per game. In their previous matchup, 11 goals were scored in total, with the Penguins managing to net 6 goals against the Sabres' defense. Buffalo's skaters have also shown their ability to score, having netted 4 or more goals in 3 of their last 4 games, both overall and at home. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh's goaltenders have allowed 4 or more goals in 3 consecutive games. Given the defensive struggles on both sides, this game is shaping up to be a high-scoring affair right from the start. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now. So if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know. Let's cash out.